Love my brothers, even though they grouchy and mean. I love them, and I know y'all hear me talk about them all the time. I miss them a lot. I miss them. They were my first best friends. They were my first best friends. But I just, yes. Hola, hola, hola. Y'all gonna have to wait. Let me get these glasses on, cause baby, these eyes. I think these glasses have made my eyes worse. I don't like it. Hey. We gonna see. Nigga, we gonna see. Alright. Everything is where it's supposed to be. Hello. Did y'all do y'all homework? Here we go with this BS. I've been in my room. Fine. Nothing in my throat. My ears don't be popping or nothing. Come in here and the nigga can't breathe. It's crazy. And I got a freaking whole. Mm. Hey. Good evening. Y'all cooking and stuff? What y'all cooking for dinner? I almost went to sleep on y'all. I said, let me get up. And it goes every single time I come here. This is nuts. When I'm in my room, none of this. In here, it's like I can't hardly breathe. Dang it. Got it, Destiny. Understand. So maybe that's why I fought off wearing glasses for so long. But talking to y'all on this internet, I have to squint. And y'all remember I was getting real behind. I was getting real bad headaches and stuff. So I want to tell y'all. Y'all know I have to have very uncomfortable conversations, right? With y'all. With everybody I come in contact with. Who can honestly say that y'all can tell that I have to have very, very, very... I'm the uncomfortable conversation person. I have that, Angela. I have one. It's because there's some wetness and dampness going on in here in this wall. I do. I do. I have an air purifier right here that I've had for over a year now. I do. And I have two in my, one in my bathroom, right by my room, and one in my, oh, you make chicken stir fry. Good job, Jermaine. Right on. Yum. Yup. That sound real good. You got the flat peas in them. All the old books. I know. And I think that's what it is. I need to dust. And I have not. I need to dust. And a lot of these books are 100 years old, so there's absolutely no telling of where they've been. In somebody's basement growing mold. Sorry, I don't let people in my life. Hey. So did y'all do your homework? I'm looking for alkaline dinner ideas. Okay. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. I know who you've been talking to. You about to start eating grass, Miss Rhodes? She got to you, didn't she? She got to you. The grass-eating girl. She got to you. She's getting to you, isn't she? You're listening to her. You went down there to Mama's house and got to talking to her old friend down there. She's a vegan now. And so now she's getting you down there thinking we're going to cut out bacon. Well, we're not cutting out no bacon. Oh! Oh, I knew it! And she, oh! Oh, I knowed it! I knowed it! I knowed it was that grass-eating girl. Had something to do. See, Mama? I told she went down there talking to that old friend. Talking about she's vegan and stuff. Now she's not going to be eating no pork salad or anything. She talking about she's not going to be eating no ribs and stuff. Talking about pigs have worms. Well, cows do too. And mushrooms are poisonous. So what's she going to do? She going to go down there in the woods and go get a poison mushroom? You been talking to that girl. She got you. You stay away from Mama's house. I told you don't go down. Mama always got somebody weird down there. She's always got these new friends that she's picking up at the piggy mart up there. And every single time she brings somebody home, they got some wild ideas. One guy said the world was ending. Told us we need to go get us What you call those things, a bunker to get under there. Talking about mama needs to start salting her meat and stuff just in case there isn't any. Somebody need to go down there and take her phone because she's meeting the TikTok people in person. She's meeting them in person. She's going down there. She's telling them meet them up at the Piggy Mart, and they're giving her money because she doesn't have cash out. Listen, stay from over there. Don't go back down there no more. I done told you. Stay from over there. Let me quit messing with y'all. What y'all doing? This family is crazy as all get out. That's why we all fit in here. I went to Punta Cana and they had the best bacon and sausage. Ooh, I already know because they don't add all that extra stuff in it. It just comes straight from the pig. I had leftover ribs. Good job. Mac and cheese and baked beans. All that got pork in it, doesn't it? See, Mama? Regular people are eating pork still, Mama. You can go in and do that old vegan stuff if you want to, but, we're not going to force you to eat it. Don't you? You have those old vegan ribs. What is it? Corn husk? you eat rolled up corn husk, Mama? That's what you eat? You're going to be eating that now. Right. Ooh-wee. No. I haven't even got to read all of the books that are behind me. I used to be able to say that a year or two ago. Interesting. About 2 years ago, I could say that every book on my shelf, I had read it. Nowhere near it now. But this isn't all the books I've ever had in my life. So no, I don't have any new books because I can't even get through the old ones. If you know anybody, tell them that I have family members that don't listen. So at one point in time, this library was receiving 50 books a week. Sometimes more than that. Listen, they was donating books like, nope, we need this in the school library. We're going to need that. Yeah. And this was, not that. She always says, see, talking about soul. So, when I know your shoulders went up to your ears, put them down. I already know they did. Y'all already know who said so. That's because they want me to have something to teach. That's what that is. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Everybody said, Queen, you already know. Listen, you already know. Crazy. She said, fine. Yeah. You always messing with me. Now I'm on your For You page again. That's good. They putting me back in the running. It's crazy. It's really crazy. They don't want us to get our message out, which is absolutely absurd. We only talk about goodness over here. Thank you. Right? We don't talk about nothing that's gonna hurt nobody. That would be Queen again. You already know. We try to help people. Why wouldn't you push this? But let me be running out this door about to snatch somebody out the car. That's gonna stay viral. Let Shamar be online talking crazy. Yep. Anything that's not going to want you to learn anything is popular. And that's it. And that's all. And it sucks. Y'all know I'm not Google, right? Y'all know I'm not Google. I have a ton of books that have creatures in them. You gotta be more specific. Right, I'm not Google. It's probably the Resurrectionist. It's probably the Resurrectionist, but girl, it is about 1,000 books back there that got creatures in them. Y'all gotta give me a break now. I know y'all used to say Alexa, but CERCA is not synonymous with Alexa and Hey Google and whatever else. I'm not synonymous with that. You hear me? CERCA, what? Hey CERCA, in what year did the Romans invade? I don't know. Hey CERCA, what was Jesus' oldest brother's name by the... Hey CERCA. Hey CERCA, what does Matthew 27 say? I don't know. I'd be the worst AI. I would be the worst AI. I don't know. Did you try Google first? Listen, they need to let me do a version of AI. Folks be mad, cussing the AI out, cussing the little hood box out. Did this? Hey CERCA. Yes. What you want now? Tell me what can cause your house to smell like onions. Did you check your underarms? This is what I found on the internet. You need to wash your ass every day. You might want to take a bath more than once a day. You might want to cut the hairs under your arm and dry them all the way. If you know you sweat at night, you might want to turn on the fan. Would there be anything else? Listen, don't ask me. Do not. I'll be the worst AI there is. Listen. Well, you wouldn't want to ask me nothing. Listen. You said that. The way I spit my drink out, I'm sorry. You said I came right on time. Hilarious. I'm trying to... Listen. Could y'all imagine me as AI? Seriously? Absolutely not. I know y'all couldn't. As AI, baby, they be so mad they be through the damn thing and broke it. I had some crazy... This is what I found on the web. Listen. That's why God keep me in here by myself. No, thank you. Who is it? That's what I'm gonna start doing. Every time somebody try to get in my life, I'm gonna act like they at the door. Hold on, y'all. Who is it? Who is it? Hello? What's going on, man? What's going on? That's what I'm gonna do. Every single time somebody try to get in my life, I'm gonna act like they knocking on the door. I would definitely start over just for that. What? Yeah, hilarious. You said, and just for that reason to have you in the car. Hilarious. So if y'all just see me randomly say hello, it's because people trying to get in my life. And I don't answer the door for people I don't know. So I'm going to say, hello, who is it? Who is it? You just go around knocking on random people's doors? Or is that a thing now? This is why crazy people feel comfortable enough walking up on your porch talking crazy to your camera, like you can't be standing on the other side of it on your phone with your phone on silent with your pistol in hand aimed at an angle. I mean, it just... Right? Just because I don't answer my door don't mean I ain't behind it. Idiot. Do people think when they do that stuff? Just because I don't answer don't mean I ain't standing right here looking at you through the peephole and on my camera. Get a better angle that way. People is crazy. I remember you used to be scared to walk in people's who remember that? When you couldn't just freely walk up on a person's porch or just be in their yard or anything. Y'all remember that? People be sitting in their living room and you can't see them, but they can see you. And this was before cameras. Y'all remember? My grandma be sitting right there in her window, and she had all these plants, so you couldn't see her, and she kept her gauge on the side of her. Do what? She can hit you before you get to the door. What you don't know. It's like, and now people just feel bold enough to walk up on your yard, walk in your garage, and start talking to you. Hold on, excuse me, you're a stranger. I don't know you. Why is you on my property? Yeah, they'll tell you get out their yard and have a pistol pulled on you quick. Old people did not care about they. I know y'all didn't go nigga knocking. That's the people that just walk up on people's porches now. You can tell they never nigga knocked. You ain't never had nobody chase you with a good heavy because you done knocked on their door. You don't do stuff like that. It's unsafe. You said, baby. Listen, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. Or ding dong ditch. You might know it by that name. Is that better? Is that a more widely accepted term? Did you ever ding dong ditch anyone? Right? That's a more widely accepted term instead of nigga knocking. That's what we called it. We lived in the hood, so we wasn't ding dong ditching nobody, nigga. We was knocking and running. Listen here. Used to knock and step back off the porch. Listen. Nah, we wasn't sticking around. No, wasn't no sticking around where we was at. Some of my cousins, I think, and my brother too. They got a big old long barrel pulled down on them, and they was in the yard, didn't make it out inside. And you better hope they know your grandma or granddaddy somebody, girls. It could very well be a dangerous situation for you. Listen here. And got ran over. Come on. I always stayed on the edge. Y'all ain't about to get me. Hey, Tay. We just talk about ding dong ditching people and stuff. I'm trying to tell you, it'll be like that that episode from was it South Central? With OG Bobby Johnson. Y'all remember? Yeah. Y'all remember that scene from the movie when he was running and he said, cat cat, boo! What? Huh? Hands up, nigga. Hands up, cause that's how you about to fall. Listen here, you better quit playing with people. Listen. You better quit playing with people. Nigga gonna fall like a... People is crazy. And you can tell as a kid, y'all didn't get in situations that could have cost you your life, and then you gotta walk in the house and act like ain't nothing happening. You hear me? Oh, you didn't have to walk in the house and act like nothing. Just barely got your life by the hair on your chinny chin and gotta go in the house and act like you ain't just had the run for your life. Then got into some stuff you pray and then follow you back to your side of town. Listen here. And get up and go to school the next day nervous every time the door open up there because you don't know if it's gonna be the people's or the people's. Yeah. We was bad kids. Thank God it wasn't no social media back then. So grateful. You ran for your life and did, Amber. I'm so grateful it wasn't no social media. Hallelujah. Let the church say amen. Thank you, God. There was no video recorders recording every single thing you did and cameras taking pictures on the corners and at the store. And Ooh-wee. It was free fun. Great. Come on, Tay. Listen. You only had the Lord to record you, honey, and maybe an occasional 7-Eleven. Maybe an occasional 7-Eleven. But other than that, unless they got you on the Polaroid, baby, you was good. You was great. Because all you got to do is say, prove it. What? No receipts back then. That make me want to do a Holy Ghost stomp. Listen here. Ooh-wee. You got to prove it. They used to be in the country jumping fences to get, come on. Prank calling people. And what? Listen, that's when you had to get the phone book and go through. You had to get the phone book and sit there and call you, and you knew the numbers, like what the area started with, because it had that part in the front, and you knew the white part of town and the black part of town. You knew where pretty much everybody lived by that little code in the front of their, in the front of their phone number. Okay, so we used to circle it. We was thorough. We had circle a part out that we go this area. Then we'll flip to where it's at. Listen here. It was alphabetical, but also they had the area. Come on with that. That's what I'm gonna need. Yep. We about to call everybody. Soon as your mama come, you lay down like you sleep. She already know you sleep because of phone. You ain't sleep because of phone in your room. Because your tail didn't realize that you get up, and when you get ready to go to sleep, when you really about to go to sleep, you go put the phone back so somebody can get it so they don't got to come in your room. So that's how she know you ain't sleep. Because the cord is still in your room. Dictionary, phone book, ABC, old school teacher, and was. Yeah, look at him. Hello, is your refrigerator running? You better catch it and hang up. Man, listen. I wish it was that light. The stuff some of my cousins and like, oh, listen, I used to be like, yeah, the police is coming this night. They about to track this call back. Because I remember when it was 1991, 92, 93 is when I remember caller ID becoming a thing. I was alive before caller ID. And I remember getting that big ugly white box that was almost bigger than the cordless phone that had the thing on it. Listen, and you could go through and see who called. People be trying to delete it. Oh, hilarious. Now you did, Jazzy Babe. My mama worked for the phone company. She always knew. Listen. Miss Rose, y'all was nice kids. The stuff they used to be saying to the people, they was prank calling used to make them want to come find you. Yeah, but you remember having the long cord that you stretched out? I'm trying to tell you, be outside sitting on the porch with your pillow and your little drink or whatever. On the phone watching the cars go by. You be like, hold on a minute, let me run in the house real quick. You got to make sure that you don't get the phone cord caught in the screen door or the door so it don't cut the wire. Baby, yes. And was. Y'all remember when you could pick up the phone and listen on the other side? So our mamas used to pick the bottom of the phone up, slide her finger down over the thing, and then let it up light and be listening. That part. Start and listen. Listen. Star 67, star 69, all of it. Y'all know all of that still works, right? Y'all know all of that still works. Because who still? And will. And will. And when you were grounded, not supposed to be on the phone, you had to delete the call history or make sure the readout list wasn't the. Oh, baby, when they used to come home and. When they used to come home and hit that dang redial number, when you wasn't on the phone, you sure you wasn't on the phone? And this was before. See, parents didn't tell you right away what it was. You had to find out from your grown friends that had their own phone line. Listen. Didn't have all these lovely features we have now. We had to think how we was gonna get. Man, listen, it was a whole plot, and we had to plot our stuff not in no day. It might take you 3 weeks to plot your plan. You will sit back and watch the subject, your parents. Watch what they do on Monday. Watch what they do on Tuesday. Watch what they do on Wednesday. For 3 weeks, you have stalked, not stalked, but you have investigated on how to move accordingly and ahead of schedule so that you know exactly what it is that you plan to do. Case studies, I'm trying to tell you, we was private investigators and didn't even know it. We was whole private and learning how to case the joint and everything. So the suspect comes home at 2. Like, got your friends in on it. They are co-conspirators. Okay, so you gonna have your mama call, and then we gonna have her mama call her and ask if we could all go over there, and that's only 2 houses down from the party. And then we gonna tell her that we about to go out to the store. The one, not the one closest to the house. We gonna walk to the other one. So then she gonna think, but what we gonna do is go around the corner and come back through the alley and then go through the backyard. We got 30 minutes before she come looking for us, and then we can always just come and say we was walking down the alley, back down the alley and hop the fence. Only thing she gonna say is why we didn't come through the front door, because we didn't want to walk all the way around. Our ice cream was melting. You listen. Listen here. Got the whole row. Well, what you gonna do if she say this? Well, then you gonna say this. What you mean? She only gonna say 1 to 3 things. Because she watching her show. She ain't worried about it. Until the neighbor come and tell her she saw us coming out the alley tomorrow while we at church. And our mama didn't go because she had to go grocery shopping and do laundry. And she ran into the lady at the grocery store. And the lady then told her that she watched all 3 of us because we didn't see her in her. She was in her shed in the back of there. She heard us talking. That was the only receipt she was about to get. He said, facts, that's how I did it the first time I skipped school. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. And yeah, neighbors be snitching. And dude, I was really the only time I got caught is when I went with people. When I start going with people is when I start getting caught. When I went by myself, no problems. It was only when I added extra feet to the plan, extra mouths. And so that's why all my life I pretty much just did everything by myself. I ain't had no group of people with me. Y'all see me, I be by myself right now. Who is it to record what I do but me? And if I don't tell nobody, well, when you got too many people around you, it be too many mouths to run. Girl. I learned very early. I ain't taking nobody. Where you going? I'll be right back. Who is that? I'll be right back. I'm just trying to figure out why knowing my business and how knowing my business is going to help your life. And this is stuff I used to say to people. And I was like young. Remind me again how you being in my business is helping your life any. They'll be like, who is this little girl? Don't worry about it. Answer the question. And this is why I used to have to fight my way out of houses and stuff. You cannot be up in other people's house talking crazy to them and making them feel whatever they feel when you say what you gonna say. Well, you didn't have no problem asking me about my business that ain't none of your business. So I was just trying to figure it out. I just wanted to make sure we was clear. Listen, people is crazy. Listen, you need to help me understand how you being in my business is gonna help your life. I'm an only child and had a latchkey kid. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We was latchkey kids too. Yep, and I was the big sister, had to get home, get in the house, and make sure everything was. I think that's why I'm like that now. Yeah, people be. That's why I look at people like they crazy here, and then I say, well, let me get your social security number then, since that's what we doing. Since we asking personal questions. So last time you had an STD check, or are you burning down, or that's rude. And what else is rude is you thinking that I gotta answer any question you ask. I don't know you. You was a stranger. And just like it ain't none of my business last time you had an STD, it ain't none of your business. Whatever, I don't want to answer. That's why I be looking at people like that. And y'all know the blink. I sit there and look at them and blink about 20 times because I'm just trying to understand. I can't comprehend. It ain't none of your business. Nope. Ain't none of your business. I didn't want nothing. I came on here to see if y'all did y'all homework. Who did their homework? That's what I came on here to see. Because it was a quick exercise. You ready to turn in your paper? Because it's due. If you can text the whole paragraph when you mad, you could have did your assignment. And don't tell me you at work, because you can text the whole paragraph when you mad at work. Okay, well, you started it. You got to 19. 19 is good. Who did your damn homework? Good job, Iffy Tiffy. I like it. Who else? If you can go off on your kids. You took a nap. So next time I know to come by your desk, wake up and do your homework. ISS for you, corner. You will not be going on the field trip next Thursday because this was a paper that you needed done today. And if you didn't get your assignment done today, then guess what? No field trip for you. I'm done and I hit 30. Okay. I was on 10 when you came on. I've been out for like 5 hours. I'm not taking no excuses because how many people you text? How many texts did you send out? How many what you call them things, scrolls did you do? The every scroll is like 3 letters. If you hit like, that was I'm not taking any excuses because it's been like 5 hours. Nope. Absolutely not. Not taking no excuses. Nah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, fine. You guys just cost yourself a field trip. It's fine with me. I'm going on a field trip because guess what? I did the assignment. I did the assignment, so I'll be at the planetarium. Will you? If your mother's, I did. But when I tell you it took me back to see how God always been there. My son had a doctor's appointment, so I missed that part of class. So this is your doctor's note. And you don't get pizza. You said it. We're gonna have a snowball machine come in here. What do we call that thing? And we're gonna have those little icy dillies. But no, we're not. Every time I try to do something special for you guys and get you guys going so that you can see, you don't want to do the lessons. So then I don't know why I'm even coming here. It's a waste of time. You know, I'm going to talk to the district about transferring me to another school where students are more willing to do their homework. Maybe you guys have just given up on your education. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you guys need to go see the counselor and make sure that this is a course of study that you want to go ahead and continue with, because I don't see the drive. Yeah, I don't really do makeup work. No, this is you get an E for effort and a P for participation in this class. Said CERCA tired of us. And is. Did you do the damn homework or not? Uh-huh. Yeah. There's always an excuse. You said I'm okay with sitting in the corner because it was a long day. My feet hurt. Okay, fine. Fine. Listen, I hope your feet feel better. You said we'll protest. Oh, we in the 80s. It ain't no such thing called that. You in the 80s and 70s classroom. We can still whoop kids. You're not in the 90s or 2000s class, baby. We still paddles over here. So you said you're gonna do what? You're gonna protest. You gonna get paddled in here and at the principal's office. Come on with it. Yeah, you probably won't do that. But you know how they took care of behavioral children back in the day? More swats. More squats. And more holding books on your head and not letting them fall. They taught you to focus. Listen. You said you don't scare me. That's all right. Well, we shall see. You ain't never heard a kid screaming at school, okay? Because they been cutting up being a class clown all day. And they had that principal that knew their mama or knew their grandma, and it was the understood thing that all they family kids that came through that school, you ain't even got to ask us. So she gonna whoop you like your grandma whoop you? And be talking crazy because she be at the cookouts on Saturdays and stuff? Yeah, okay. Ain't no passing or nothing. Why is you writing anything and you ain't wrote your homework down? We had a dad come to the school with a belt around his neck. Girl, me? A mom? A mom? Girl. Let y'all niece tell y'all the stories. I didn't play. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, you gonna come back crying because I'm about to light your tail. You're not gonna embarrass me in this place. We all gonna be embarrassed. Wish you would get to school clowning, baby. My kids used to hate seeing me coming. They talk about it all the time. I was like a ghost. I was like a ghost. They'll be in gym. I'll be sitting up in the things. They don't even know I'm there. Pop my head in the locker room. Be at their class. They be out on the thing doing whatever. I'm sitting out there. So they never knew, and I never just came to the same class all the time. I'm going to catch you in music. I would get their little sketches. So what time do they go to music? Okay. What time do they go to PE? Okay. What time is, what y'all call them? Specials or whatever? Okay. Cause you might not act, you might like your art teacher, but might not like your music teacher. So you're not gonna cut up in your art teacher class because you like them. But you might cut up in your music class. So then that's where I need to come and be, and you don't know that I'm standing outside listening to you. Oh, I didn't, man. Listen, I told y'all what I did. The last time I had to check a kid at school, she was 8th grade. And that teacher called me, and baby, we lived no more than 4 minutes from school. I waited till the passing period was coming, and everybody, the 6th graders, 7th graders, and 8th graders, everybody, the area where she was at was right at the front of the school. So everybody had to pass through here to go through their hallways. Baby, I was standing there waiting on her halfway down the thing, so she had to walk out of this hallway, cross over this hallway that's going like this, and everybody, they be like, "Oh, that's somebody mama. Oh, that's such and such mama." And I just went on and did my thing. And before I knew it, I had grabbed her by her lips. I had grabbed her by her face. Like, they was like, "Ooh." I said, "Oh, you up here talking crazy?" I'm like, pulling her. Mind you, all my kids bigger than me. I'm pulling her by her lip. You gonna make me go to jail in here. That's what you gonna do. Them mans, come on with it. You want to use them to get crazy with the teachers? You don't need them. And my backhand game so strong. Lord forgive me. I practiced over the years. It's quick and you never know when it's coming. I'll be talking to you about nothing and you don't even know I'm about to split your bow. You thought I didn't know? You thought I didn't know? I tell you, come pick up this basket. Come get your clothes. Soon as you lean down, I'm tearing them lips up. You got me messed up. So you at school talking crazy? And I'm going to wait a week. You don't think the teacher didn't call me? I ain't said nothing to the teacher. I ain't even responded to the email because I want you to think you in the clear. So just how you randomly go to school and embarrass me and I never know when you going to do it, you ain't never knowing when this is going to show up. Got to be strategic. Listen. Bible says spit a rock for the child. I'm trying to tell you. You ain't got to do it a lot. You catch them off guard enough. Probably 2 good times. That's going to be it. You don't have to worry about all that mouthing off and talking crazy. You're not going to have to worry about that. They'll be too nervous to get within an arm's length of you. Not like you beating them. You're not beating them. But discipline is a real thing because life will smack you in your face. Will it or will it not? Matter of fact, life will push you down on the concrete and while it is running away from you, drag you a little bit. Sometimes a lot. And if you don't know life, if you don't understand life, life don't care that you don't know it. It's going to take you through it, whether you want to understand it or not. And there are some things that if I don't get them in you now, your life is going to be hard. Your life is going to be, like if I don't teach you to control your mouth, have y'all not seen what they're doing to these kids? There are children that have lost their lives, got their necks broken by officers because they didn't know how to be quiet. Got some trumped up charges and all kinds of stuff because they didn't know how to be quiet. They didn't think straight or logically. Right, we survived. We had, man, we was still coming out of where people was real crazy. They'll call you a ninja to your face. And they still do it now, but even more so then, they better not catch you in the wrong part of town and all this old stuff. You got 10 minutes to get across this street or we gon' and these is the police. Whole thing took you back out in the woods somewhere and told you get home. Far from where you live. And it's country road and all of this stuff out here. And ain't no telling what no, man. Mm-mm. You have got to train your children if you love them that every situation you can't be how you are at home. You cannot just say and do whatever you want to do. My son is 6'6", I'm 5'4". He know what. Listen, that's like a child. The bigger they are, the harder they. I'm already thinking about my strategy. How I'm about to take you down. What you mean? I'm trying to. I told you my big old boy talked crazy to me, and before he knew it, he was flipped on his damn back. Hey, boy, who was you talking to? And he said this much. I don't care. God gave me brothers for a reason because he knew my first kid was going to be his son. So, there's that. You ain't about to be hoe with me, excuse my language, but ain't. And did, and we ain't never had a problem since. He talked about it, though. He said, my mom was not playing. I bucked up to her. The first time I bucked up to her, she took me straight to the juvenile. I mean, not tomorrow. Get in the car. We're going somewhere. Where are we going? No. Be quiet. Just ride. Pull right up to the juvie. So should I drop you off now? What do you mean? I said, those boys in there don't get to go home until somebody else say they go home. At the time, he had an Xbox. I said, those boys do not get to play their Xbox when they want to. They don't get to take a shower when they want to. They don't get to cook what they want to eat. They have to eat when somebody else tells them. So, is this where you want to live right now? Because we ain't even got to go through all the dumb stuff. We can skip all of that. If you plan on being disrespectful, not listening, doing whatever you want to do, this is where people that don't want to listen to nobody end up at. Right here at this juvenile center. Is this where you want to be? They don't get to leave when they want to leave. What do you want to do? He's 27. He was just telling somebody the story in the last month or two. And then I called him, or they got on live. He said he got on live with his friends in the car, and I was telling the story. He said, I told you, I was just telling y'all. I didn't let stuff fester with my children, y'all. Because if you've watched any of evil, these demons want to be left alone. Do they or do they not? The entities that are sent to ruin your baby's life, ruin your kid's life, ruin your life, ruin your family, cause grief and sadness and all of this, they don't want you to bother them because they plan on taking over whatever body they trying to get into. So if you don't nip certain things in a bud, that spirit has a time to grow with that person. And so you think this is who they're changing into, and the whole time it's an entity that has become a parasite on your baby, on your husband, on your family, whoever it is, and ain't nobody took the time to see what it is so y'all can get it out. Yeah. My teacher lived across the street from my grandparents, so I couldn't get away with nothing. That part. So you already know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Listen. I used to ask God, is this a spiritual thing that's happening? Right? Or is this like a carnal thing? Or is this something that, with some type of counseling, can we help this? And he would let me know. So I knew what to pray. You see what I'm saying? Because some of it is just them growing up. So you got to look over stuff. But some of it, if the devil is trying to attach itself to your teenager or to your young adult, then you got to ask God to give you the wisdom to be able to go through that situation and know when you need to be hard and when you need to back up. Or when you need to question or when you don't. That show Evil shows you how spirits attach through all sorts of things. I hope those of you that are watching it, that it opened up your understanding to what I've been trying to teach about how these things infiltrate your life. And I'm thankful to a lot of y'all that said, if it, if we hadn't been studying these things, you probably would have never watched it just because of the name. But look at how much knowledge you gained about how these spirits move around. And this is a TV show. But because you all have read it, you know it to be true. But listen, you want to know why discipline is so important for your children? Who want to know why discipline, not abuse, discipline? Anybody want to know? See if y'all already know. God says rebellion is as witchcraft. Rebellion is as witchcraft. So when you continue to allow your child to rebel, guess what? You said you worked in a prison. You don't want the jails to teach them. Come on, Silver Souls. Can you be honest about it, please? Did y'all hear that? Worked in a prison. You don't want the prisons to teach your child. I be trying to listen. God said so. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. And this ain't to nobody that got babies or nobody, but I'm telling you right now. And yes, some people have been in certain situations, but also it was because parents, they didn't go get the them prisons ain't no joke. I already know. I already know. Listen. That's why I commended that man wherever he was. What was he in Texas? Where was it? Alabama, Arkansas, the black dude or whatever. They start giving them privileges. And yeah, in the beginning, they was crazy because they been in here this 30 years. And you ain't nobody gonna change over. But you see how they start working though. You see how they worked it out, and once they didn't have every single thing stripped from them, then they worked towards keeping what they deemed valuable. When you didn't snatch something away from them, they actually, come on, Sarah, they actually worked on trying to do better about like acting like normal citizens. Does that make sense? Instead of just acting like criminals. And I don't say that in a negative way. What I'm saying is that man gave them people some hope. And it was other jails that criticized him for that. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. You got to know, I know. I haven't ever been, but I know plenty of people that have. I've taken a few jail calls. And they had already been through processing. I understand. And I've got letters, the whole nine. I didn't do, my homeboys and different people that I knew. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I know that. But got a baby daddy that can't stay out of there. And I made it up in my mind. When I saw that, I said, yeah, certain things are not going to go for this boy. Uncle been in prison my whole life. I've said if he was able to have some hope, he would make it out. Or they would stay out. I got plenty of family members, y'all. Listen, I got plenty of family members. I got family members that's in prison right now. A lot of them. You know what I mean? And this is the thing. A lot of those men and women, they don't get the help they need. You hear me?
They don't get the help that they need. They already know that they try to use that as a thing if they're sentencing and stuff. Oh, they come from a horrible background. So then why ain't you helping them? Post traumatic stress is a real thing. If you watch your mama get beat every day and you were scared she was gonna get killed, or your daddy is whatever is going on. He said all you can do is think, dream, and hope. I know. I know. I listen. And that's the sad part about it is that's why I try to do what I do here. I don't try to judge nobody, but I've been around a lot of people. I don't judge anybody, but I've been around from here to here. I'm trying to tell you, and I'm comfortable in all the situations. I've talked to young men from Chicago that told me some crap. I used to be like, what? No wonder you walking around with an AK in the middle of the day at 2 o'clock in not Chicago, yelling and drunk at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, bro, come here and sit down. Everybody else running and hiding. I'm like, hey, come over here, have a seat. Because you ain't, my kids got to walk off you can't be walking around like they're here. Have a seat. You hear me? People used to be like, I told y'all. It's crazy. It's a few people that CERCA has had conversations with, and then they ended up on the news, like in the FBI, and the peoples is looking for them. And they was just a random stranger to me. But God had me sit down and tell them things about their lives, and shortly after, I would see these people on the news, and it used to be spooky to me too, because I didn't know the person. You hear me? I didn't know the person. And then, like I told you, they'd be like, they on the news. Remember that person you sat and talked to at the park? They ended up they on the news. Like several times. Yeah. It's a real thing. Because God can send a stranger to speak to you, but will you listen? You're not listening to the people around you, so if God does send a stranger to you, and it sounds familiar, like something you're supposed to be, hearing for your life, will you even take heed? Or will you tell him, you don't know me? You said it was a chance to change their mind because they were undecided. Yeah. Or some of them just wasn't listening at all. And they didn't care about how they was hurting people. They didn't care about how they was taking from people. And it was crazy. That's why I don't like going outside. I do not like going outside no more. I don't know. So, anyway, the homework was you have to read the Testament of Joseph, the first 24 verses of the Testament of Joseph I felt the Holy Spirit in me earlier and walked across the street and asked this girl to come talk to me for a minute. Uh-oh, hold on. It de-escalated the situation and everybody walked away cool. Come on. My cousin will never get out. He's been there for 25 years already, and he's just 40. Dang. That's so crazy. And it was probably for a split-second decision. Something in the heat of the moment, because we're not teaching our boys how to manage their emotions. We let them behave angrily, and the Bible says be angry but sin not. But I hate to say it, it's a lot of piss poor mamas right now. They're encouraged their son. Oh, you gonna let them talk to you like that? You gonna let them talk to you like that? You my boy. Oh, honey, my son. And then I want justice for my boy. drugs and do all this crazy stuff. Got him running up on your boyfriends, and now that he can't turn it off, you want some. Stop it. That's my mama husband mentality. Listen. I just walked in, but this lady's son tried to fight me and said, and she got angry when I squared up to protect myself and will. And will. And then they, what you said, partner? And then when they get into trouble, he was a good boy. I'm trying to tell you, you've been letting this boy be a hellraiser his whole life. Cussing people out, and you thought it was cute because he act like your boyfriend from 2 people ago. Who will work, because that's my mom and brother relationship. Baby, listen here. I've seen it too many times to count. I done seen it too many times to count. And I'm not talking about nobody, baby. But it's a lot of women that encourage their son to go to prison when they could have just taught them to walk away. They could have just told them, baby, it's okay, let's go. I need you to be here for me. And that's why I told you. I told all my kids this. The only respect that you need to be worried about is making sure that you can get home to your bed and get in your bed and all of that. All that other, unless the person is putting hands on you, you let them say what they gonna say. Because talk is cheap. Now they get in your space and get to, now that's a different story. But if you can walk away, you walk away. And you probably can whoop them. It don't matter. But you get home. I need to see you in your bed every night. And ain't nothing nobody that, as long as they ain't put their hands on you, you don't have nothing to worry about. You don't got no pride to protect or no. I told my son, you walk away. Unless somebody put their hands on you, you walk away. Walk away. I mean, don't turn your back to a nigga that's on some funny stuff, but get away from the situation. Don't be crazy. I want you here. I need grandkids from you. I need to watch you grow into a man, and you trying to show somebody how man you, that ain't important to me. I know what kind of man you are. I know every time we go somewhere, you opening up the door for women, and you ain't disrespectful to nobody. Hey, bro, how you doing? My son speaks to everybody. Those of you that met him, y'all see how he is. He came to our meet and greet, and there's a few people in here that met my boy, and they was like, oh, okay, yeah. He was, she don't need nothing else. I'm on vacation, nigga. He said, you're working. I said, I'm on vacation. I've been working for a year and 3 months straight, baby. These people, this is our family. We is at a family function. I can get a little tipsy right now. And that's why you here. But if I would have known that I was up at the top of the hill, I wouldn't have been doing it. Come on, girl. Antoinette, you know. He said, no, she don't. That's because somebody, they was, yeah, you can tell they, listen, Q mad him and Antoinette. He didn't tell y'all, don't give her nothing else. Well, I woke up to mimosas. I don't drink in the morning. And then after we ate, somebody handed me a strawberry moonshine. And there was some other kind of drink going around. I don't even know what I was in that, but it was real fruity and stuff. And then Alicia's mama was making chicken and salmon and potatoes and rice. And baby, listen, we had a good time. I'm trying to tell you. We went up on the mountain. I almost bust my tail in the rocks trying to get over there with them and take a picture. Then I prayed for the lady on the Mount of Olives. Yeah, I got some pictures. Let me see. I got a few. Oh, they in the room. I ain't going to bring them out. But it was beautiful. Listen, he had eyes on me at all time. And you. Moving on. He had his eyes on a few things around there. Listen, that food she cooked was fire. It sure was. Ooh, that woman, honey. And she had all that food cooked quick. Baby, listen. Ooh, shoot. Yeah, that was not the... Can I say this out loud? Is that do you want? Is it okay if I share this? Cause we got some young people that need to hear this. Cause your kids is some of these young people age. Miss Rhodes, a picture, yeah. Like y'all didn't send me pictures of you, Mari, and Auntie. I got whole pictures of you, bro, and Auntie them at the game. Don't forget. I can see the backs of the people's heads. A picture, really? I believe I got a picture of you and Justice eating ribs and barbecue. I think I might have a picture of you, Auntie, and Marbury hanging out, and your husband, I think. And then y'all went to a game and some other stuff. I'm yelling because I know you didn't say, do I got a picture? No, you didn't. She always talking crazy, you see? Not a picture, and roll her eyes. I have several pictures of you with family members. Several. You post them online. I can see them. You don't even try to hide it. You don't even try to hide it. Right. Oh, you said hi to Tia on FaceTime. Oh. Oh. So Isabel was using the scrying mirror to teleport to where y'all was at, so she got to see Auntie face to face. Oh, okay. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. A picture of Kiki. Yeah, she said twin. Why you tell her that? Uh-huh. I told you, see, you should do things by yourself because you never know. Hilarious. Too funny. I love this family here. They can't hold water. Mm-hmm. None of y'all. It's good. It's okay. I need to know what's going on. So. Jesse, you can always go. I'll get to it here in a minute. But if you ever miss an assignment, you can always go to our last class and it'll be in there. Just in case I never get back to it. Yeah. Yeah, you can always go back. Yeah. So y'all just gonna keep on getting pictures and whatnot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Um. Yeah. Jesse, are you still here, or did you leave already to go look? If you're still here, I'll tell you. But y'all always know anything that you missed, you can always go back to the other class, whatever the last class is, because that's where the homework is gonna be. Okay, you needed to go to the Testament of Joseph and read the first 24 verses of chapter 1, and then write down 24 things that God did for, like 24 problems that you had. It don't matter if they're recent or old, and then 24 solutions that God did for you. Oh, excuse me. And that's on coffee. You hear me? Uh-uh. Listen, we sure was trying to get in Vans and was taking as many pictures as we could. We got a lot. I brought that camera thing. We got a lot of pictures. Well, you know. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. I really want y'all to do that assignment. Is there anybody? I know somebody got to 19. Did anybody else get any of them done? You're welcome. Huh? This is an important exercise. And if you married and you can get your spouse to do it, can you have them do it? And even your kids, your grown kids. This is almost like a thank you list, but in a different sense. This is a tool, but you got to do it first in order for it to be effective. Because when you get around a person that just keeps listing everything that's wrong and they only talk about what's not right, you got people at work like that, you got people at the store, you got people, your friends. Okay, no, you guys can go and watch it on the rewatch, y'all. I love y'all, but I hate repeating myself. And that's why I recorded over here. So if you missed the assignment, it's in, I don't know what minutes it is. But you can go to our live from earlier and all the information is there. Everything is there. Okay. Because I'll be and say that 20 times. Y'all love y'all. But, no. Sorry. So, moving on. With that, yeah. Because it'll be me just repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating it. It's not in the Bible. It's on sacred text. Listen, if you want the assignment, you need to go to CERCA TROVA. Queen, come get her. Hot Tamada is going in the corner with you. Come get her. Come pick her up from TikTok and put her over there. She in ISS for the rest of the day because she's spouting out the answers to the damn test. She done wrote them on the back of her hand, so every time that she raised her hand, the people behind her can read the answers, and then she used some kind of spit to wipe it off, and then she wrote the answer again, and she acted like she was, but she was really giving her best friend the answers behind her. And I called her. To the corner you go. Come on. Queen's at the door waiting on you. I've already called down there. We are in our seeking and finding phase. I was screenshotting a lot of stuff, and I was looking at a lot of stuff about the antimony. And we can't type certain words because it's a very crazy climate right now. And this is why I be telling y'all, you got to be real, real careful. Okay? But I've been researching some stuff about the antimony stuff that's going on in the international climate. And it's a little spooky. No, I don't. Y'all done had some sauce tonight? Tell me. You been hitting the sauce a little bit this evening, or what's going on? Everybody got a little juice in their cup, or what day is it? Tuesday. Y'all might have needed something. Monday might have been hard for y'all. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Okay. I think everybody done had a little something this evening, and I just got coffee. Maybe I got the wrong thing in my cup, because goodness gracious, I want to be where y'all at today. Shoot. I got the wrong thing swirling around in this here vessel. Caught, and I did, and I usually don't. CERCA be knowing too much. I knew something was going. I'm having a drink. I knew it. I can feel it. I said, what the hell is wrong with this glass? I knew it. So Sarah got one too. Wait a minute. So I knew, I can feel it. It was off. I can feel it. The spirits is here. The spirits let me know they was here. You done went to the wine and spirit store. And I knew something was going. Who the hell is these people? I don't know them, Hoppo. I don't know them. Hoppo, who that woman? Hoppo, who is that man? I don't know these people. Make me do y'all like Stewart. No. Don't play with me. No, I'll do it myself. No, I'm gonna do it myself. Like, what? No, I don't want to. No. Like, y'all better quit playing with me. What is going on? Goodness gracious. I don't know these people. I don't know them. No, I don't want the doctor to touch me. No. It used to be like, no. Have this foot all over again. Like, Stewart! Stewart! You're gonna have to let the... Stewart! No, Stewart! Stewart, you need to sit here. Stewart! Like, what in the world? When I tell you, I about peed on myself every time I watch that video. Listen here. I bet you can't do this. I bet you can't jump higher than me. Can you jump like a rat? Higher than me? I bet you can. What, Stewart? I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Listen here. Woo-wee. That was so funny. Listen here. Listen, that was good TV. Listen, that is good TV. Yes. He always said, look what I can do. Look what I can do. Look. No. Don't touch me. Like, oh, Jesus. We old. When did that come out, y'all? We old as hell. Anybody laughing and know exactly what he used to say? You old. Everybody said, he said, look what I can do. Yes. Listen. Yes. Yes, he was, Tom. Excuse me. Stewart! Hilarious. It was a show. Me too. Look what I can do. Jump. Yes. And when he didn't want nobody touching him, he'll put that big old foot up, baby, and lean all the way away from him like little kids be doing. Oh, wee. That was some funny TV. For real. That was funny TV. It was good TV. I'm going to my happy place. Listen. Listen here. Y'all, you want to laugh? If you ever have a bad day, go watch Stewart. Baby, you will be crying tears. Your spleen will be real clean. Listen here. You want to laugh, young kids? Y'all got kids that drive in. Like, if you got kids under 6, you definitely need to watch Stewart. He was tall. He was supposed to be like a 6-year-old little boy. Wasn't he supposed to be like 5? How old are you, Stewart? I'm 6. Or however, I think he was like 5, or he was supposed to be like a 5 or 6-year-old little boy. So if you got kids under the age of 7 or 8, baby, listen. Yes, if you got young kids, listen here. And 6 feet tall. Listen. You said anything, Will Ferrell. Listen. If you want to laugh, even on your lunch break, like if you can get to your phone, baby, and you having a bad day, go watch one of his skits, honey. You will not, like, whoever it was that tried to make you mad will be mad because you're not mad no more. Listen here. Oh my goodness. And I think one of my kids just found out about him, and they was like, Mom, this is hilarious. I said, I've been trying to tell y'all. Like, we had good TV. Our TV made us happy. Y'all TV make y'all depressed and angry. It's not, we are not the same. Like, our TV made us want to get up and make stuff. We go outside trying to build stuff and everything. MacGyver, you can't watch MacGyver and, like, not want to go outside and try to take something apart. We was busy. These kids, they don't even want to see the sun. I'm starting to think them LED lights cause depression. Everybody's sitting in a bat cave. I think that's why depression. All these young kids got all that light, and they are constantly in dark rooms, red rooms. It's like they don't get no. You said, how did you know they caused them to act up? I didn't. They never blew up a house or burned it down. Wow. Yeah. No sunlight, right? Think about how many of these people, these young kids are millionaires, but they miserable. Lights out and on the headphones with controllers. And some of them ain't on controllers. They just not in natural light. Like, they'll be in a dark room with no sunlight all day, and they only got them LED lights in their room. They get no natural vitamin D from the sun. I'm trying to tell you. And it's having an effect on them. We got any under 25 in here? My sister tied a middle rod to a battery and it blew up. Yep. It's kind of crazy stuff we used to do. Like they have a dark cloud hanging over them. Girl! That. Because they be young and don't be wanting to be here no more. And not all of these babies come from traumatic homes. So it's got to be something in the food. Something. I was telling my client going, like watching old videos is so funny now that you're grown. I lived a life, always had a life. In the messenger shows. Yep. I don't want to go. No, I don't want to go. Listen, It's a real thing. You said my brother let my nephews play games all day and they never want to go outside. I'm trying to tell you. You said wheat affects your dopamine levels. Okay, but we talking about light right now. Oh, you saying as far as the food, yeah. I mean, but think about it. Anybody got teenagers or young adults? When you go in that room, most times is the natural sunlight or a regular light on, or do they got the LED lights on and they not bright? Can we do a poll really quickly? We weren't allowed in the house. We had to. Yeah, and dear Jamila, your baby got LED lights? Nope, it's dark with minimal light. Right, but I'm saying if anybody got teenagers, she used to shine so brightly. I understand. Definitely LED lights all over. Dark, no lights. Woo, really? She has a big window, but the LED lights. Okay, so she gets natural light in her room. Room dark with TV screen. Dang. I'm opening his shades every day. Wow. My cousins do that with the twin boys. Always on their games. Never want to leave home. 1817 LED light, dark rooms. My son does not go out, but he does go outside. Okay. Your two youngest have LED lights? My son has LED lights in his room. My daughter would rather it dark. So it's either dark or LED lights. Your oldest is dark. Y'all don't think that's mind blowing that none of y'all kids know each other? And all these kids the same age, they either in a dark room with the TV screen on and their iPad or whatever, or LED lights. No natural sunlight. All of y'all either said they either be in a room in the dark or they either be in a room with the LED lights on. And that's not natural light. And some of y'all got two kids, you said one be in there with the light and one do completely dark room, and it was on both sides. Y'all don't think that's interesting? And then probably the only time they go in the sunlight is when they trying to catch a natural glow picture, and then they back to the dark. And I don't understand how they wear hoodies in the summer. I wear hoodies in the summer. Moving on. I wear hoodies and boots in the summer. What do you mean? If it's chilly outside, and even if it ain't, only reason I'm not wearing hoodies right now is because I'm going through menopause. If I was not going through menopause, I'd have a hoodie on. Got all the beautiful hoodies over there with all of our stuff on it, and I can't do nothing with it. Very interesting. She only goes outside for schoolwork or food. I'm trying to tell you. My 18-year-old daughter, I have to make her go outside. Listen to me. Y'all don't think that's crazy that all y'all having to say the same thing? It's 80 or 90 in the daylight. Okay. Programming, you said it. And I realized that too about the kids. That's what I'm saying. Why is this in plastic? Look. As y'all kids come running, thinking you got some snacks. You can't even rattle the plastic on your pants. I'm just all I'm saying is I want everybody kids. All I'm saying is this, y'all. We got to start paying attention to certain things. Because do y'all remember that the weird people that sat behind their computer in the dark was always the crazy people on the movie? That never went outside, that never got no light, and they was real awkward in social settings. Y'all remember when they always painted them as the crazy people that was ready to end it all if they couldn't get whatever fix they needed from behind the computer, whatever their obsession was? Do y'all remember before the internet was big, when we did kind of start seeing like computer type things, and they had the weirdo that was sitting behind the computer watching folks all day? Y'all remember? How many people have turned into that? And how many people's kids are that before they're 6 years old? And if they kids are unaliving their parents for devices because they can't get their iPhone, because they listen. We have now turned our children into the picture developer creepy guy and the picture developer creepy girl. That is who we turned our kids into. Y'all remember it was always the dude at the picture place that was stalking the people, and he had the pictures of everybody, and so he used to be like the crazy one, like snatching the people. We didn't turn our kids into them. Nobody ever really seen them out. You only seen them awkwardly in the grocery store, and they'd be moved and look at you really quickly and go on about. We've literally turned our kids into the creepy picture guys and girls. That's what we did. You said, oh my God, CERCA. Yes, we did. They look at everybody else's pictures. Sometimes they never post their own. They use a fake name to watch people's lives through a freaking camera. That used to be viewed as a weirdo. And now look at us. Sitting in a dark room on our phone, looking at other people's lives through the... Now that I think about it, we're the creepy, weird picture photo people too. You said, wow, wait a minute. So we taught our kids how to be weirdos. Isn't that interesting? I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna let that simmer with y'all. Girl, yeah. I be seeing they be telling you to get up and stand up and change it because it can make you go crazy and stuff. That's why I be nervous to play the game. Listen. Yep. Look at y'all thinking, damn. Do any of the Hannibal Lecter movies come to mind, or Kiss the Girls? Any of those movies come to mind for you? How about you over there? What about you? Make you think about all the movies. Like, they weird until you knew you was gonna be doing it 15 years later. All right. Sorry. Oh, I don't mind being in the dark, but I don't want to be in the dark too long. So, there was a young lady that I have recently started to follow on YouTube. I cannot think of her name. I mean, not YouTube, TikTok. I mean, I might, Blizzy or Brizzy, I think her name is. And she put something out. She was telling a story. She talks about a lot about the spiritual. I think she's from Haiti or something weird like that. And I think you reshared. You might have reshared it, Isabel. And she was talking about. She was talking about SIDS. Who remembers our class on SIDS that we did? Well, we was going through the spirits. But who remembers our class when we talked about SIDS? And we found out the two female demon names that cause SIDS. Y'all remember that? And she was saying she wondered if, and I wanted to put it, I don't, but I so wanted to put under her thing the two names of those demons that are in the Testament of Solomon. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't you remember the one something Zuth, Obi Zuth, or whatever her name is, or whatever, which one, I don't know if it was a him or her. She goes to the remote areas. Right, but I'm saying, remember the spirit goes to even the most remote areas around the world and takes the lives of infants. Newborns, remember? Y'all want to find that spirit for me in your book? Tell me the two names of the two female spirits in the Testament of Solomon that harm children. Why, give me some water. They don't need to go. Sorry, y'all. Every time I come in here, I gotta blow my nose. I just need to, like, I don't know. I might need to get a more powerful air filter. You thought Lilith was the one? Obizuth is her name. So I was right. Thank you. It's another one, too. What she do to the infants? Ain't it more than one? I know the three-headed dragon does something. Toby? Really? Is that what it's saying? Can I ask a question? Are you guys happy that you know where to go find the answers to help people? 2 years ago, you was flipping through them books, and it probably looked like a whole lot. And now they good and raggedy, ain't they? Good and raggedy. Mm-hmm. How about y'all over here? Y'all happy about being able to? Yep. I'm letting the newbies answer. No, you could go ahead. I'm talking about y'all. I want to know. I'm excited. I'm excited about how much your studies have grown. Y'all make me proud, man. And I know I'm not perfect. I'm learning on this journey. I ain't never had this many students at one time. The school's understaffed. I didn't have to take mine up. No, okay. Okay. So you done graduated to the I really use my books. They not just for looks. I really use my books. They not just for looks. Come on in there, Rika. Come on in then. And two. This feel good though. I'm proud to be I'm proud to be your teacher, Sarah. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. You guys, my books have coffee stains and what you say, and Coke stains. Come on now, soda and coffee. I told y'all they was gonna get them. Tears didn't drop. How many of y'all done dropped tears on y'all books? Anybody showed in tears in your studies? I'm so glad you're here too, Miss Edie. Yeah. Isn't it crazy how emotional the word can make you? Notes galore, that part. I've gotten behind due to my new job. It's okay. There's a time and a place for everything. Sometimes you don't get to take a full load. Sometimes you can only take one class at a time, and it's only 2 hours a week. That's what you got. You got to do what you got to do. You know? This is the thing, family. Mine is laminated with tape. How many of y'all done had to laminate and tape your books? I'm so proud of y'all. Oh, stink. Oh, you know what? God is addictive. It don't have nothing to do with me. My study. Your neck hurts. That part. It do. Get you some pillows and stack them on your lap. Put something under your knees and get some good pillows behind your back on the bed if you're going to be in the bed studying. And that'll help with your neck. So you're not looking down all the time. They get tired of me talking about how my dean and how much I'm learning. Oh, man. Y'all make me excited. The demon murderer attacks infants' voices and consumes them, among other things. Yes. 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 And Queen Cream. Yes, it does. So this is the thing, family. The fact that you all can go and there are people on the internet and y'all can answer their questions, complete strangers. Y'all can answer preachers' questions, ministers' questions, people that don't even believe in God. You can answer their questions. And you don't have to be offensive because you've only studied Christianity anymore. Or you've only studied one view of religion. We do. Where is it? This. Lord, please don't let none of these books and stuff fall down. Ooh, it's a journal over here I ain't seen in a while. I'm about to write in this. I be just writing in random journal. Ooh, show is. It's 2 of them. I love y'all. See? Y'all remember these beautiful journals y'all got me and I ain't even had a chance to write in them because I forgot these was over there. I'm about to write in both of them. Ain't no even telling how long I had this. It feels so nice. You see, it's like my dragon book. You see it is lifted up off the thing. Look, it's embossed. Somebody bought me this. I can't remember who. Don't get mad at me because I forgot they was even over there. This is nice. I got this one too. Y'all done bought me so many. Listen. And you see they hard. And they don't got no lines. Oh, this one do got lines. Oh, this one got lines too. But they light so I can write over them. Yes. And you see? So that way you can put it up on the shelf. And guess what? If these are on your shelf, nobody don't know that they your books. I don't even know who bought me these. One of y'all bought me these. And I'm sure they got them. They're Peter Popper Press. If y'all like them, Peter Popper Press. Very mystical. Y'all know I really did. Both of these is like dope. My son drew something. He got a shirt that he made that looked just like this. It's crazy. This is the first shirt that it looked like that's so crazy. Peter Popper Press is the person that makes these. These get 192 line pages. And this one got 100. Oh, both of them got 192. Yeah. I'm going to be writing in both of these. I'll probably just pull these out because my big one, I normally go back and write on the other side, but I'm not. I'm going to leave it open, and I'm going to start a new journal. I'm going to start another one because I know I got my big one, and I'm almost to the back of it. And instead of going back and writing on the backs of the pages, I'm going to leave them blank. I'm not even going to go back and write on the back pages of that because I really like it, and I just want it to be how it's going to be. So I'm going to start another one. I've already started in my Harry Potter, too. I'll be writing in a lot of different journals. Because sometimes I don't always feel like writing in my... Do y'all got more than one journal? Anybody? Maybe you can't say it right now. If you can't say it right now, it's okay. But y'all got... Y'all been using y'all invisible ink? Y'all be using y'all invisible ink? That's dope, ain't it? It's best if you write out in the sunlight with it. You do, but you have a hard time writing them. Write about everything you would tell your friends. Whatever you would write and say in your conversations. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I keeps me a few of them. Because sometimes I don't feel like writing in my big one. Sometimes I want to look at a different type page, or I want to use a different pen. Some of my pens work really well on some of my books, and some of them they smear. So it just depends on what I feel. Since you were a teen, I wouldn't tell them anything. I just listen. I don't know. You have about 7. Come on. When I learned this, my heart was broken all over again because my son died of SIDS after 25 years. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Punky. I mean, but at least you have answers. So the young lady she talked about, I got up to God. Sorry, I just be all over the place. We study this. Don't we? Y'all feel like we study this? Not in depth as much as we used to. But do y'all feel like this is something that we studied here? Now, y'all don't think it's crazy? Look how thick this book is. It say religions. Baha'i, Buddhism, Christianity, Confucianism, Hinduism, Islam, Jainism or Jainism, Judaism, Shinto, Sikhism, Taoism, and Zoroastrianism. It says movement, sex, and cults, more than 500 entries, including balls, cargo cults, New Age, Rastafarians, ISKCON, Soka, Gaki, and some name, and Hezbollah. Hezbollah. Um, ethics, method, and oh wow. I don't think I've ever read the back of this. I know that I haven't. This is interesting. Who want to know what I open up to? Ah, look at that. Who would have known that the first thing? You mean the church I grew up in? Hilarious. Listen, right. Let's see what it say about y'all holiness churches. I grew up holy. Well, let's see if they got anything in here about that. Let me get my handy dandy deal here because these words is kind of little. Uh-oh. All right. Let's see what it says here. Ooh, girl, you know you... got scoop it. I'm going to have to give me one of them crisscross applesauce chairs, y'all. I'm moving on up. This one ain't going to work in a minute. So it says the word holiness is then widely used for comparable vocations and goals in other religions, although it then loses its more specific constituents. In particular, it merges with the considerations of purity and ablution. See the sacred and profane. Holiness churches. These churches which emphasize J. Wesley's doctrine of perfection. Such groups usually teach that entire sanctification involving the removal of inbred sin follows conversion and is experienced instantaneously by faith. Following this crisis, the believer is empowered to live without deliberate sin, though not without weakness. The doctrine played an important part in the development of early Methodist spirituality. It spread quickly throughout the USA in the 19th century, leading to the formation of several holiness denominations such as the Church of the Nazarene and the Pilgrim Holiness Church. With his Methodist background, William Booth ain't William Booth like the man that shot a president or something? Who was William Booth? They had him in Bones. What did he do? He shot Abraham? Oh, that was John Wilkes Booth. Oh, okay. 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 Okay, I was like, wait a minute. I wonder if William and John was any kin. It was a Methodist preacher that founded the Salvation Army. Crazy, right? Now let's look and see now. Come on, okay. Thank y'all for telling me. So it says William Booth naturally gave this teaching a significant place within the spiritual life of the Salvation Army. You said it. Whose Sunday morning services are still described as holiness meetings. It was William. Oh, so he was the person that started the Salvation Army. Got it. The collection of laws in Leviticus 17 through 26, the Holiness Code, is so named because of the emphasis in the text that the Jewish people must be holy even as God is holy. However, some doubt whether these chapters can constitute a separate code, since they have a varied character and the word holiness only occurs in 19 through 22. Really? I just learned something today that I did not know, and not about the Holiness Church. Y'all want to see it? am blown away. I did not know this until today, right now. I was this many years old. Crazy. I'm gonna show them first because they always gotta wait. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Holocaust, Shoah, or Shoah, in Hebrew means calamity and destruction. I did not know that. I just learned that today. I did not know that that's what Holocaust meant. Did you? You knew? I didn't know. I did not know that's what Holocaust meant. Interesting. Y'all seen it? It's the Hebrew word for calamity or destruction. Wow. Catechisms, catacombs. Wow. Okay. We always gonna try to learn something new every day while we over here. That's why I say these books be interesting and they be good and they be, and sometimes you just be picking up books and you don't know why you picking them up, but they'll make sense all the time later. What is this over here? What is this? Another journal. This is my never-ending story journal. Ew, yeah, you gotta go back up on the shelf. I'll bring you out a little later. Listen, Catholic school taught us about the three core religions: Christianity, Islam, and Jewish religion. Chrislam, what we have now. Chrislam. You did, and it's going back on the shelf. If I write in, it'll probably be next year. Or later on this year. Because I'm getting ready to start in one of these now. Yeah. Well, I didn't want nothing. I really came to see if y'all did y'all homework. So, seeing as how you did not, some of you would like you to get it done before the morning. If at all possible. Ooh. Excuse me. Y'all had a religions class? They taught very little in high school world history with the Enlightenment. Well, the cool thing is it's never too late to learn, right? It's never too late to learn, and hopefully, since you guys have been here, you realize that it's never too late to learn with nothing you want to learn. It ain't never too late. Anything you want to learn, you can start it today. In real life. You ain't gotta wait. Yeah. 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 This is the thing, family. It's the people in power that want us to be silly. Uh-uh. Y'all want to see y'all niece before she went to the concert? I already know they gonna tag me, but y'all want to see my baby before she went to the concert? Huh? Y'all want to see her? This is my kid. All of my kids. Look at her. We go together now, give me a kiss. Bitch, you know I'm hella sexy. All these niggas wanna date me. We go together now, give me a kiss. Bitch, you know I'm hella sexy. All these niggas wanna date me. We go together now, give me a kiss. Bitch, you know I'm hella sexy. All these niggas wanna date me. We go together now. Y'all see my baby? She's so pretty. Is. That is my baby. That's the youngest one, the last of the Mohicans. She had such a good time. Oh, that's my twin. I think that's the only reason my grandbaby loved me is because I look like her TT. Yeah. She looks so cute, too. You said she looked like you for real. That is my kid. Yep. She got her daddy color in my face. She looked like her dad, too, though. She looked like her dad. Like, if she's standing next to me, she looked just like me. If she was standing next to her daddy, you could see his whole face in her face. She both her. You know, y'all ever known anybody that look like exactly like both their parents? Like, when they standing with their daddy, you cannot see none of their mama in them. And if daddy step away and they standing next to their mama, you can't see none of the daddy. It's like a flip plate face. She got that. Yeah. You said your son? Mm-hmm. That's the face she got. If she's standing right next to him, you can see him all in her face. If she's standing right next to me, people be like, oh my God. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's my flip face kid. Now my son, he got it too. You can see his dad in his face, but he looked like me a lot too. Yeah. That's my flip face kid. That's her. She my twin, but if she stand next to her daddy, that's his whole face. Yeah. Which is crazy. Yeah, well, I don't want nothing. I'm about to leave y'all alone. I just came on here to see if y'all did y'all homework. Chop it up with y'all for a minute, because I feel like I done taught so many classes in the last 2 years. I just been chilling. Not that I ain't gonna keep teaching, but you know, giving you guys a time to go learn. I love y'all too. You hear me? I've been trying to give y'all a time to go and look through your books and play around in your big green book, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all done bought all these books. Hopefully y'all getting a chance to open them up. I'm not gonna be back on here tonight, girl. I ain't had no nap and I woke up early. My schedule is changing like crazy. So sometimes I'm up late, sometimes I can't go to sleep. This whole menopause thing is really kicking in, like it's messing with my sleep. Yeah. Well, this is the thing. I feel like we got so many classes. There's so many different areas you could take your studies now. Y'all really don't be needing me that much no more. Not like that. I mean, for our daily chop it up. But as far as studying and stuff, unless you a newbie, and if you a newbie, you got over 1,000 classes to catch up on. So it's more than enough stuff, especially if you go back to the beginning when it didn't look like this back here. And I was over in the corner with the with the map on the wall. Then I got the shelf, and then we got this shelf, and so. Yes, my last son looks just like me and his dad in real life. I wanted to read, but I've been up since 5 and had 20 stores to audit. Ooh, you tired. Yes, I know you is. Uh-huh. And my books was on the floor. You don't got to keep reminding me, Jamila. The only reason my books was on the floor, I told you they broke my damn bookshelf, girl. You're not supposed to remind me of that, because I was very upset about it. That was my favorite bookshelf, and they broke it, the movers. My books would have not been on the floor. I had a beautiful, it had the frosted glass in it. Oh, no, I know, but don't remind me. Because they was only lined up on the wall like that because some stupid people broke my damn bookshelf. I had a beautiful bookshelf and they broke it when I moved in here. I was mad. Yeah. Uh, mm-mm. That's because Miss Rhodes just said she eating meat that's made out of stuff that grow on trees. The stuff they put in your Christmas bag with the oranges and stuff. She just ate a salad with some of that on it. I knew she got to you. I can feel it in my bones. No, that's the thing. I thought it was Queen. No, Twan. That's who it is. She didn't got to her. She gonna be drinking grass water in a minute. You just wait. You'll hear about it next week with a lemon in it. Y'all remember when people used to be like the COVID got her. The grass eaters got her. She's a lost cause now. I don't know. We just gotta move on, family, and just leave it. Yep. The grass eaters got her. They got her eating meat that is made out of things that go in your Christmas bag with the oranges and stuff. I thought you were gonna hold on. I thought you were gonna hold on. It's a lost cause. We lost her to the other side. I don't know how many more of you I can what is it? Afford to lose now. They snatched her out of her grass. Meat eaters, they snatched her out of her grass. I tried to hold on to her legs as tight as I could. I tried to keep her over here. I held on to her ankles as hard as I could. Meat eaters, we've lost another one. I don't know what's going on with it. It's a conspiracy. Girl, if they have you drink okra water, I am done. Now listen, you gone too far. Now you get your ass back over here. Stop going down to Mama's house so we can know. I told you, didn't I? She went down over there to Mama's house, and now she's. You know those nuts that used to be in our bag at Christmas time. You have a couple of those. What you call them, peppermints in them. You get the big old like peppermint stick, and then they put an orange and an apple, couple walnuts and stuff in there. Well, she's turning that into meat. Did you hear? I don't know what's going down in Mama's house, but you guys need to stay from around there. Just stay from around there, because every time somebody go down to Mama's house, they come back and they don't want no meat. I don't know. I'm not going down there. Now, you can go down there at your own risk. But everybody that comes back from down there out of that cul-de-sac, they're not the same when they come back over here. I don't know if they got some kind of microwave something down there that they're microwaving people's brains or anything, but whenever she went down there eating meat, when she went down there, she walked all the way clear down there. When she went down there, she ate meat. But when she came back, she's talking about all those vegetables and stuff. I don't know. She's eating meat all her life. She's been eating meat since she came out. Hell, because Mama would put it in the blender and make a soup out of it and feed it to her. So I don't know what's going on with the girl. I don't know. Maybe it's a new fad or something. But you need to stay away from Mama's house. Don't go down there. They got her. They got her. I'm trying to save you. I tried. I'm just messing with you. Congratulations on your life change, girl. We all gotta go through it. I just came on back to the meat side. I stayed over there with y'all for about a year. And then I came right back on over to where I belong. Where the bacon sizzles up just fine and the sausage, it makes me smile. There'll be no mushroom steaks for me. No fake eggs in a pack. I'll pass. No. Go ahead. You eat as much as you like. Let me quit messing with y'all. Now I've pickled okra too, but not that water. Yeah. Oh, pickled okra, baby. And too. Matter of fact, I got something in the refrigerator. I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me go see. I think I do got some still. And Will, listen here. Ooh, that's gonna be good. You said it. I think they cold already. Girl. In the back of the fridge. Girl, what you just said? I forgot these was back there. They was down at the bottom, and is. This is the only way I'm gonna eat okra or fried. Other than that, you can keep it. Baby, as soon as I get off of here, what you just said? I forgot they was in there. They at the bottom of the refrigerator at the back. I don't go down there too often. It's real good. It's making my mouth water as we speak. I'm about to go. Because I'm probably about to eat about 6 of these. See y'all later. Baby, listen. Ate chicken with green beans and a butter sauce and shrimp. Uh-oh, okay. Look at my hands. Y'all know what this means? It is. Listen here. I definitely will eat one for you. Matter of fact, Bev, I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to eat 2 for you. I'm going to eat 2 of them for you. Don't even worry about it. I'm going to give you double for your trouble. I'm going to eat 2 for you and then 4 for me. You hear me? I'm going to go on and do you that solid. You ain't even got to ask me twice, girl. I got you. I'm going to eat 1 for you and 2 for me. 1 for Bev, 2 for me. 1 for Bev, 2 for me. Don't trip. I got you. And 2. I'm so happy you said something because I would have forgot that was back there until I went to clean the refrigerator out. Because all my little snacks that need to be refrigerated, I'll be having to push them. You said, Queen, I'm going to need some. I don't know who it is over there in that community. It don't got to be Queen, it's other folks. And it might not be nobody but you. Y'all all on the same side. A solar power, because what happens when they run out of gas, Kels? Y'all all from the same clique. It's like Bloods and Crips. Y'all might not be on the same thing, but if somebody else come around here, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all all from the same team. It don't gotta be her. It can be all that they still got to you. Y'all is a part of the same team. You're welcome, Pumpkin. And you know I'm making. I was vegan for a while, vegetarian, whatever you want to call it. I went through my phase. That's why I give y'all such a hard time because I did it. Yep, I was doing that. That part. It's not, well, you want to know what's in the door of my refrigerator now and my freezer? You might not have been here when Auntie K was here. Between Auntie K and Queen, I have frozen snacks that when the world ends, I won't have to worry about certain things. And so I figured if I froze it, because grandma's put everything in the freezer. So I got cakes and pies and all kinds of things that have been frozen. Who ain't about to go without no meds is me. We won't be doing that. So if I got to take a corner every day for the next 6 months, this brownie is about to last. You hear me? I'm going to go get me a little Frigidaire or something. You ain't seen a little portable refrigerator. Listen here, Andrew. I'm going to be all right. Oh, y'all thought I was going to eat that stuff right away? I'm smart. I'm as smart and I'm as kind and I'm as not crazy. While the getting is good, I'm going to do what I need to do around here. But when it ain't nothing to get, I'll still be good. Listen. Amazon. Listen. I was reading some of the news reports, y'all, about what's going on. I really want y'all to go look at. Did y'all see what's going on with crazy too? North Korea. It says North Korea is increasing both the size and capability of its ballistic missile force, which consists of indigenously produced missile systems with ranges from a few hundred kilometers to more than 12,000. They started out the year with like 90 or whatever, and now they done made like 100 and something more. They're also making their own uranium and something else, plutonium. Did y'all see that? Huh? This was all like today or yesterday. And then they talking about the STSS. It's called the, what is this called? That flesh-eating disease. It's called streptococcal toxic shock syndrome. And it's crazy because the symptoms that they said that people had when they got off the boat, you said yes from Japan. Remember when old boy got off the boat and then they said the people got off the boat and got off the plane and everybody was sick? The symptoms for that is fever, chills, muscle aches, nausea, and vomiting. And they said out of 10 people, 3 could potentially die, even with medicine. Y'all don't think that's crazy? 3 out of 10. If that thing were to spread, crazy. Ain't they been showing us these sicknesses that come down like people got a cold and then all of a sudden the hospitals is full and people's flesh is rotting out? They didn't show us stuff like that. Plutonium is like the stuff that powered the car to Back to the Future. Okay, thank you. Y'all don't think that's weird? And they said we had some cases over here last year and this year too. But the cases grew to like almost 1,000 so far in Japan right now. And that's probably just the ones they know. Interesting. Hmm. Looking like them hazmat suits we got might have to come in handy sometime shortly, huh? You think that RSV was a part of it? I was reading it today. They said it's a staph infection. I don't know. I think it's a lot of weird stuff going on around here. And I think all of the stuff that we bought in the last 2 years, all of it is about to be relevant real soon. Because it's not like they're going to tell us. Because they don't want us to panic. Mm-hmm. It's weird. It took out a lot of elders here in South Carolina. Really? RSV? Mm-hmm. It's crazy. I don't know that I'm going to get on early tomorrow. I might just, because I got some stuff I need to do and I've been putting it off and I need to do it. So we shall see what time I'm going to get on tomorrow. Because I kind of want to stay up late even though I'm tired. Hey. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good night. Please do your homework if you can. Oh yeah, they already passed it, didn't they? They already passed the bill for the draft. I thought they passed it the other day. Come to Canada and will. Yeah, they passed it already, pumpkin. That's why people is freaking out. Good night. Yeah, they passed it already. Mm. Yeah, we really backed up. It's 18. Yeah, 18 and 26. Cause my son just barely like made that little. Yeah, that part. Yeah, it's on the class, pumpkin. Good night, y'all. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the last war, so I don't know. They gon' be making all kind of exceptions. Believe it. It's the last World War. They're gonna make all kind of exceptions because they about to start running out of people. Yep, go color something or do something. I'm about to go. I love y'all.